Welcome back, guys, to another Platinum walkthrough. This one is for Kina, Bridge of Spirits. Just got the update a few weeks back, and you have to complete this on the hardest difficulty, of course, for a trophy. Before, you used to have to complete the game to unlock it. Now you don't. Now it's unlocked from the start due to the new update. So what we're doing for this video, this series, we're going to be playing on Master, the highest difficulty. If you're a bit worried about playing on that one, because there are a lot of people out there on the internet saying it's very, very difficult to master. I've not found it too hard so far. I'm sort of working this as we go through it. You know, planning it out. I'm playing for like the first 30 minutes, planning it out, and then playing through it again until sort of learn it all off my head, so I can sort of run it really quickly. I have got a sort of text guide to go along with this. If you check in the description, you'll find it in there. Just scroll down there, click on the link, and it'll be a Google document for now. It doesn't really tell you exactly what everything is. It's more like a sort of checklist. Some of it I do explain, but most of it's more a checklist for me. But it's there for you guys to follow if you want to. But of course, as with all my Platinum walkthroughs, I'm going to be taking you through everything, guys. And like I say, if you do not want to play on Master, then play through on easy. And what you can do at the end, there's a glitch at the moment. The moment I'm making this, the first day it went live, the glitch still works. So as long as no other patches come in from now and when the guide is finished, or from when you watch it, as long as there's been no patches, you might have to double check, just make sure the glitch still works. But if not, it just means you're going to have to do new game and follow my video again anyway. Because apparently New Game Plus, it's even harder, because you've got extra enemies, bosses have more attacks and whatnot. So yeah, we're just doing it from the start, guys. Like I said, I've not found it too bad. But yeah, this way you start, Kina. Like I say, I've not really been through the game yet. I've just been planning as we go along. Some bosses, they do take me probably a few tries, and I've seen a lot of players say this is similar to Dark Souls in terms of difficulty. I personally don't. So far, I'm probably about 6 hours into the game so far. I've not found it that bad, if I'm honest. I've not found it that bad. No, I mean, some bosses do take a bit of practice, but a lot of guides out there, they try to advise you to use parry, the parry mechanic. See, I don't use that, I just dodge. And the dodging is a lot more forgiving. I just learn to dodge all the time, and I normally pick up the dodging with the attacks pretty quick. Parrying be a completely different ballpark. But yeah, dodging, that's all I pretty much do. So this is your first battle. Even on Master, these guys are nothing. You'll find smaller enemies on Master, one attack will stun them. So you can just sort of use R1 attack to stun them to death. There'll be 4 enemies here. Once you kill them, you need to go to one side, light the crystal, and then to the other side, light the crystal there. It's a bit slow getting all your upgrades and such. But I'm trying to do some of the misc trophies as we go through the game. Yeah, as we go through it. I think it's going to take me about 6 hours. I think, yeah, 5 or 6 hours it's going to take for Platinum. So it's not going to be long, and this is all because we can do it all in one playthrough. So without a glitch, it's still going to take me about 6 hours, I think, give or take. Yeah, so you just activate crystals on either side, and then come up to this plate in the middle, and pulse. Yeah, pulse, you press L1 to do it. And it's your shield as well. Yeah, you hold L1 for your shield, but your shield is sort of limited. If you get hit too many times with your shield, you'll lose it and you'll take a lot of damage. So it's not a case that you can just stand there holding the shield. You can only use it, you have to use it strategically. But I'm just dodging all the time. I don't shield much, I'm mainly dodging. But there's a lot of collectibles to get. So you're here, you follow me, you're going to know where to get all the collectibles in an optimal time. And of course an optimal way to do it. Now like I said, I try and give you boss strategies as well on Master. This is all on Master, so nothing to collect for the moment. But in a second there will be. So you come through here, you can skip cutscenes, luckily. Luckily for me, so I don't have to sit through them countless times, so I'm testing this. But here's your first rot. And when you get this one, you get a trophy, guys. Found a friend. That's for finding the hero rot, the very first rot. I don't think it actually counts as one. And once you've got that trophy, you want to open the photo mode with up on the D-pad and take a nice picture. Nice one for the album. Just take a shot and you'll get a trophy for that as well. Say cheese. So that's 2 trophies we've got already, guys. Found a friend and say cheese. So it's going to carry on along here. Now there's a rot here. Sometimes for rot you have to press L1 to pulse to make them appear when they're hidden, or sometimes you have to press square if there's like an action prompt. You'll see what I mean by that shortly. So there's your first rot, which you have to actually collect. So pick that one up and then follow my lead. We're just coming down here, then we're going to go left. Well, first we're going to activate this. Wait for the platform to start rising. There you go. Once it starts rising, that's your indication that you're safe to move on. You can progress and leave that area for now. We're just going to come through this window, or you can use the door. It's up to you. And come down here, and there'll be a chest. Another rot inside. Just open it. Chest, mainly that one. It's only that one that has rot. Most chests they'll have like a hat, or some gems, whatnot. Gems is sort of like currency to buy hats, but you've also got karma, which is a currency for buying your upgrades. There's another rot here, guys. This is number 2. Remember, we're not counting that very first one, because that's sort of he's your main one, if you like, so you don't count that. So that's 3. So 1, 2, 3 so far. Remember, we've got that one in that central part, in that small circular area. Then we've got 1 in that chest, and that one just there. You got 1 here. This is number 4. Yeah, rot number 4, guys, out of 101. Only 97 left to get. We're getting close. So come through here behind the waterfall. And here's another rot. Just press L1 to pulse and make it appear. Come out of hiding and then press triangle to grab him. That's it, you'll go up to level 1. What the levels mean are some upgrades are hidden behind levels. And also, each time you get a level, you get an extra rot action. You see at the bottom left of the screen, that's like you've got your cute little picture of a rot. And next to him, you've got your life bar and your shield bar, but you've also got like a yellow circle next to it. That yellow circle is your rot action. Each time you level up, you'll get an extra one of them. You don't get too many. I think you probably get 4 or 5. But you come to that log, guys, and you send your rot after it by looking for the prompt and pressing square. And then press L1 to burst it, and that will make the tree fall down. You'll be doing that quite a lot, and bursting them dead zone hearts. Going to climb up here next, and then come down here. So we're going to get a misc trophy here. This trophy we're going to get now, you can get this. You have a lot of chances to get this trophy in the game. You don't have to do it now. You don't have to do it now. I'm just doing it now to get it out of the way and to show you. But you're probably going to get this naturally if you don't even want to do it now. So it's up to you. If you want to get out of the way, just follow my lead. But if not, you should get this easy later on. All you've got to do is get this one we're getting now. This is a trophy called Rot Commander. All you've got to do is use 5 rot actions in a single battle. You'll find when you enter a battle, it's not like you just run around and battle. It's sort of fluid with the traversal around the normal map. You enter like a battle arena, and if you leave that arena, then the battle stops until you sort of go back into it. Sort of like got like an invisible barrier around it, if you like, and that's normally what triggers a battle when you get to a certain area. But enemies don't seem to respawn, what I've noticed so far. So once you've defeated enemies in an area, they will not respawn. But yeah, all I'm doing, I'm just going to keep attacking them, and then when I build up a rot action, I'm going to send it after them. You can just aim with L2 and then press square to send it after it. So I'll build it up again. I'm going to send one again, then you can just pulse it straight away. Because all you're doing is try and do 5 rot actions. The good thing here is these enemies just keep spawning. It's a good spot to do it with. And then once you've done 4, because actually using the rot on the plant will count on the heart, that will count as 5. And there you go, you get that trophy, guys. Rot Commander. Use 5 rot actions in a single combat. Well done. Commander, next is General. That's for using 50 commands in one combat. So come down here. No, we ain't got to do that. Don't you worry. Yeah, so you're going to grab that block, and then you're going to move it over here. Yep, just move it there. Abouts. I keep messing up. Oh, there they go. They're moving it along. You'll find if you go too far away, they'll stop what they're doing because they get scared. So these 3 fruits, come over to them, press L1 to make them bloom, and then press square on them when the rot action prompt appears to make your little friends eat them, and you'll get 10 karma. Yeah, you get a lot of karma just from doing most collectibles, and each time you win battles, you'll find most battles you'll get 10 karma for winning the battle. Like that battle we just done, we got 10 karma for doing that. We just got 10 karma from that fruit, and we got 10 karma from that very first battle at the start of the game. So yeah, you'll get karma from just doing normal things, but that fruit, that's extra. And that fox statue, guys, pick it up, because that'll give you an extra 10 karma. I just did it then. Were you quick enough to see me? I picked up a fox statue, I just pressed square, the rot did their job, picked him up. I don't know how I almost missed that ledge. Yep, and you'll get 10 karma. Next, coming up here, this is your first boss fight. If you have trouble with this boss, drop the difficulty. This is the very first boss in the game, and compared to others, he's easy. I guess it did take me a few attempts, just because I get used to sort of controls. I think what it is with Master, from those that have gone through the game first on easy, I think it gives you like bad habits. On Master, you have to learn the combat. You know, you can't just stand still being a tank, spamming attack like you can on easy. Master, you have to just treat a battle like a normal battle in real life. I don't mean run away. I just mean you can't just run in there and get hit. You have to play like you're playing, I guess, Dark Souls in a way, but it's a lot easier to get used to, I find. You'll find you can send your rot after loads of different enemies that will bind them. Different enemies will react differently. I mean, this one, for example, you saw, he curls up into a ball for a few moments, but eventually he will counter attack. So you normally, if you do bind an enemy for your rot, get a few attacks in, but just be ready for the counter attack, depending on what enemy it is. That one's quite easy. You can bind it, get a few attacks in, and you can use his shield like I did to block his attack, and then start pummeling him again. Yeah, pummel. You can start pummeling him again. But like I say, he's one of the easy ones. And you've just got some more rot. You just got extra 3 rot from a story. A lot of bosses you have to fight, you'll get rot from them as like a reward. It is normally about 3 rot. There's a lot of bosses later. You get 3 rot from killing one, 3 rot from killing another. Well done, guys. You've reached the credits. What's everybody saying about Master being so difficult? Easy peasy. If only. That's just the start of our journey. That's the prologue, I guess. The little intro. You see I'm dodging. Yep, I have endless amounts of stamina. I can just roll infinitely. Yeah, rolling's a little bit quicker than just running, but you have to get sort of like the rhythm down. If you just spam circle constantly with no rhythm to it, you'll roll a bit slower. But you press roll again as you sort of hit the ground and start to turn, and you can roll again quicker as opposed to just keep spamming it. And if you can get rhythm going, I mean, I still can't quite do it properly. I'm getting there, getting a bit better at it, but yeah, if you want to move a bit quicker, you can do that, but it just kind of pull you out of the game a bit when you keep running around and just rolling everywhere, or for Resident Evil, like running up the stairs and keep aiming. You know, just little things speedrunners do to move quicker. Yeah, I do think it ruins it. It kind of ruins the gameplay a little bit. I don't know. It's a hard thing to say. I mean, I'm obviously getting used to it, so it's not too bad for me. But it doesn't allow you to enjoy the games you're too worried about spamming circle everywhere. So yeah, just run around normally. I'm just doing it to be a bit quicker. So once you kill them enemies, you're going to purify that dead zone heart, and you'll discover a hat cart. And we've purified this part of the village. That's a warp shrine. They'll come in very handy later. They let you fast travel around, obviously depending on other ones you've located and activated. So yeah, we've purified this area, and you'll get that mushroom hat. You don't need to buy all the hats, but you need to make them all available. So that's mushroom. That's for clearing that area. In that first chest, we've got clover, the clover hat, and in the second chest, we got the pot hat. And over here, guys, it's rot number 9. So make sure you get rot number 9. So what we did there, you got the mushroom hat for discovering the hat cart. That always happens when you find a new hat cart. There's 5 in the game. You automatically get a new hat. You, like I say, you don't have to buy all the hats. You just need to get them all available in the shop for a trophy for them to count. Another rot here, guys, underneath the rock. That's number 10. And then come over here to this plate, pulse, and you'll get Taro's mask. Yeah, we'll use that to see some hidden things. Yeah, if you keep an armor textile, like I say, you can use that for like a checklist if you want, for what I've done so far this part. Just make sure you've got everything. You can check how many rot you've got. Just press the touchpad to open like the inventory screen, and it'll say in the top right, it'll say like 8 rot. Well, right now it should say 10, but it also say karma there, and your gems. The gems are the icon, which is like a crystal. Yeah, come over here. Move this out of the way, just over there. I'm going to use it to jump across. And the karma is sort of like a spiral icon, I guess. Yeah, but come down here into this house, guys. Move that barricade and then get a spirit mail. These spirit mails, there are 10. And you have to give these to a certain house in this village, the main village. And they cleanse it, cleanse the corruption in it. And then you enter the grounds of the house, the front garden. Yep, because you purify this house, they give you full access to it. Yep, so deliver the spirit mail. There you go. Sign for delivery. Just make sure you get a signature for that one as well. And then come here, and what we're going to do here, guys, and we're going to get a trophy now. So this trophy is another one you can probably do anywhere, but you want to do it with 3 little puny enemies like these punks. And I actually have to reload it because I make a mistake. If you accidentally kill one, you can just load your previous autosave like I just did. And all you want to do, you're going to bring all the health down till they've all got just a little bit left. Be careful if you do a combo, because if you do a combo, the last attack always does a bit more damage. So if you're trying to go by the attack, the damage your attack does, just remember, if it's a combo, it will start to do more damage. So if you just want to make sure you always do the same damage, you press R1, wait a moment, press R1 again. So it's always a single attack you're doing. And obviously try to attack each enemy separately. And that's the trophy. I just got it. You saw that. It's triple threat. It's for destroying 3 enemies with a single parry. The parry is basically the L1 button. You have to press shield at the moment an attack is about to land. And you sort of send out a shockwave and does a bit of damage. And over here, guys, is another rot around the back of the house. This is rot number 11. And then inside the house is going to be a chest which will have the yellow mushroom hat. And once we've got this, we should have over 100 karma now. And we're going to buy the rot hammer upgrade in the upgrade menu. Probably do it in a second, but I've actually got in my checklist doing it now. Yeah, it's coming to upgrades and buy the rot hammer for 100 karma. There you go. Yeah, that parry one, sorry. The parry, yeah. You just press shield the moment you're going to be attacked. And you'll send out like a shockwave dealing damage to enemies. The reason you do it on the weaker enemies, obviously, because they're weaker. And you've got to bring the health down to just a little bit first, because the shockwave from the parry will not do like a massive amount of damage. But if you bring the health down to low, it'll be just enough to kill them. And obviously make sure they're all sort of close to you when you do parry one. But them little guys are quite simple to parry anyway. They've got sort of very basic attacks because they're very basic enemies. That's what basic enemies do. They give you basic attacks. So yeah, triple threat, guys. If you can't get it now, just get it later. There's quite a lot of these plants around that spawn these little enemies. That's just a nice easy spot where you don't have to worry about any other enemies. So you got this battle here, guys. Obviously kill everything. For doing this battle here, you'll get karma times 25, and they destroy that dead zone heart in the middle, and it will make a forest tier appear. This little thing here. Yep, and you can actually activate it. Use it to clear out these leaves over there. Yep, and then we're going to carry it all the way over here. And there's going to be a flower shrine. This will be your very first flower shrine. Yeah, there it is. Once you unlock it, you'll get 50 karma. You'll get a trophy good as new. You don't actually have to loot these. for them to count. You just have to sort of unlock them by cleansing the corruption on it. But when you cleanse it, you'll get 50 karma, and when you interact with it, you'll get 200 gems. So you want to go and interact with it anyway, just get gems, in case you want to buy hats for your little cute friends. So come over here, guys. It's another rot. This is rot number 12 out of 15. Just 5 more minutes for this video. Yeah, 5 out of 15. And then do not forget the forest here. You need them to clear the path ahead. Oh, what did I do then? Oopsie daisy. Yeah, get another forest here. Look at it go. That's it. Go and clean the path ahead for us. Obviously, do not attack too much because it will drain itself quicker. Just attack what you need to. You should be able to clear the path and get this forest shrine with flower shrine with the same one. There is actually one here in the small area. You have to sort of trigger it to spawn, but we don't really need to do in this. So loot this flower shrine. That's flower shrine number 2. You would have got 50 karma from unlocking it, and then 200 gems once you activated it. And then come up here, guys. You're supposed to cleanse that corruption so you can go up the log, but you can jump up that way. Yeah, climb along here. And just carry on. Is this another battle? Can't quite remember. Oh yeah, we've got another battle here. So this one can be a little bit difficult. I think I actually died here, so I'm just going to have to cut out my death. This can be quite a long one. Yeah, so you probably noticed that little edit. Yeah, so what happened with me on this? I did it twice, but I even died on the second time somehow. But I died the moment I completed it. So when I respawned, it's already completed. But I think I did keep my karma as well, luckily, from completing it. Yeah, because from completing this battle, I think you get 25 karma. Yeah, 25 from beating this one. Yeah, so you know the enemies with a shield, you have to press R2 to break them. And I don't really find the strong attack that at the moment, because it leaves you open on massive difficulty. You can't really take the risk. I normally just use the R1 attack, and obviously my rot action if I need to. Now eventually you're going to have one of these strong enemies. Yeah, this guy here. Now your attacks will not stun him. So you need to be really careful with him. You see that forest here? There's 2 blue enemies in this battle. You've probably seen the one at the start. They drop a forest here and you can actually use that to attack the enemies. And we also did destroy that dead zone heart on the other side because it's spawning enemies, spawning little ones. So I took that out. And then eventually, once you kill so many, this big guy spawns. But yeah, you just got to play really safe with him. You can see what I'm doing. I'm dodging. I'm not parrying like a lot of people recommend to do. I'm just learning to dodge. Dodging, it's much more forgiving. As long as you do not get cocky with your attacks and not greedy, just attack a few times and then get ready to dodge. And like I say, do not rely on your shield too much. The shield can get you out of it. It can get you maybe, yeah, here. It could probably get you out of a pickle if you're quick. But most of the time you want to be attacking a few times, always looking at your surroundings and then dodging out of the way and then looking for the next opportunity, especially on Master. Obviously does not matter. If you're on EC, you can just be a tank. So yeah, I did it, but I sort of died at the same time I killed the last enemy. But once you kill all the enemies, you've got to cleanse that dead zone heart in the middle. It'll make a forest tier appear. I'm going to pick up the tier and bring it into this house. Yeah, somehow I almost died trying to clean out this house. But in there is a chest, and that chest should make the bow hat available. So that's another hat unlocked. Yeah, I know you don't own it, but it means it's unlocked if it becomes available in the shop. So get the forest tier again, and then come to this corruption over here. And in here, press L1 to pulse and find another rot. There we go, another one. Yeah, you should be on, guys, rot number 13 now. Should have 13. So we only need 2 more, and then we'll get another rot action. So all we're doing now is we're making our way to the next sort of area. Yeah, so just make your way through this sort of gloomy looking forest. Looks pretty cool. It's just very wet. Yeah, and this is part of the story. This will update the story and it'll also pop a trophy. The trophy you're going to get now, guys, is called Into the Woods, and that's for discovering the forest. If you've done everything I've done so far in terms of the combat trophies, you should be on 7 trophies at the moment. But yeah, that'll be it for that one, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll pick up from here on the next video.